So how is everybody doing this week? It's been a while for us playing.
Been a while.
It's been
Been a while. Don't talk all at once.
Oh yeah, well. I'm
been a
fine.
week.
How are you? It's been a week. It's been. How many
Luke,
weeks
go
has
ahead.
it been? I need some background music. I don't feel at ease.
You don't feel at ease.
Come on, Mr. Sebastian. Give me some background music. There we go. I'll get shoved to the bottom.
Background
I'm
music engaged.
I feel relaxed now. I feel
Well, tell your
creeped out
story.
in a forest. Tell my story. Well, yesterday I was doing deliveries and set up Bain Marie's of hot food, and they have these little gas burners underneath. I set it up and everything. Then I get a phone call about 4 hours later saying I hadn't done it and the customer's complaining. So then another member of staff had to go from Cannock to Stafford, which is about 15 mile away, and had to
What's
go
that
and relight these
in
burners.
normal distances?
1.5,
All right.
75 kilometers.
So I don't know what that is. I don't know the conversion for that because I use pints and miles and shit.
Isn't it about 11 kilometers? Something like that.
No, 75. It's 1.5 times the miles. Around that.
But if it's 15, so that's 30. That's
Oh, I heard 50.
No, 15.
15.
15 miles.
So that's 21? 21?
Semantics. The next town over.
Yes.
Yes.
So
And
really
then
close. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Really.
Stop interrupting.
So then another member of staff had to go up there, who was at home and literally had to go and relight these burners to reheat the food. And this was like hours after I delivered it. And all I can try and surmise is what the fuck happened, because she'd put the freaking diffuse the gas burner, put the cap back on, put them back in the pack, and then hid the pack underneath the bowl, trying to get a refund and trying to get me in the shit. And it mithered me all night. I thought, I'm gonna get in the fucking shit here. This bitch.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's just crappy.
No, but I was having a really good day until that.
Always make a picture now, Luke, when you're done.
Yeah, it helps.
They do that when they hang posters around here.
Yeah.
When they make a photo of the poster.
I'm gonna start doing that, to be fair. Bitch. Trying to get a refund and trying to get me in the shit. But apart from that, I've had a lovely week. How are you? I've got some rose tinted glasses as well, so I can see the world for how it really is.
Are you seeing obey signs everywhere?
Obey.
Obey. Obey.
Well, for me it was my last day looking over my father's shop, for which I'm happy because it's a 1 hour drive each way. And I just want to relax tonight.
Yeah, but what weird shit's in his shop? What weird thing have you found this time?
A crate of half moldy grapes.
Ew.
Wait, what?
They were from his garden, and he was trying to eat them all, but some of them got a bit moldy in the meanwhile, so he threw out the moldy ones and brought the good ones along with him to France. Yeah, that's my father for it. He's a weird dude.
It's practical.
He's very practical.
I wouldn't say weird, I'd say that's practical. Why throw stuff out that if you can use it, right?
Yeah. Like, he's the kind of guy that grew up in Eastern Turkey without electricity, so he
What? Yeah.
doesn't throw something away.
No, it's grapes make good mulch.
Yeah, it's
That is
pragmatic,
fine.
if anything.
He's my father, and he's weird. You will not talk me out of it.
Frugal, I think it's
We're
the
not
right
trying
word,
to
isn't
talk
it?
you out of it. We are, if anything, collaborating with your story that he is indeed weird.
Okay.
All right,
One
Joby.
man's weird. One man's weird is another man's genius.
All right, that's kind of true, indeed. Joby, how's your week been?
Yeah, my week's been fine. I guess nothing exciting. Might be changing my working hours, which would be cool if I can.
Oh,
that's
you're
nice.
gonna work like
Normal shifts,
oh,
like
that would be
normal
so
8
much
hours.
better.
I'm hoping
Human
to.
shifts.
Yes, I'm hoping to do. Mornings, so I'm hoping to start work about 5 and then finish at 1 in the afternoon and be done for the rest of the day then. Reclaim my
Oh.
evenings again.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I still also thinking about giving up my Saturdays and swapping them for a Monday. So I'd have Sunday, Monday off rather than Saturday, Sunday.
That could work.
So yeah, that's about it. I'll find out next week. We're gonna have a meeting about. Got a pay rise though, which I'm happy about.
Oh, nice!
Hey,
Congratulations.
Thank you. I got another grand put on top, which I thought, ooh,
Nice.
Nice.
can't complain.
For a week.
Yeah, per week. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? No, that's about it. That's my exciting news for the week.
All right, Jeroen. New house,
New apartment.
new outlook on life.
I've been well, I'm not moving in yet, but I've been shopping for furniture and appliances and cutlery and pots and pans and all the good shit.
Yeah, the first
It's been
time
a
is a
long week
lot
for
of
me.
buying.
Indeed,
Congratulations.
a crazy amount of spending.
That's
Yep.
a lot of echo.
Indeed, Jeroen.
A lot of what?
We're hearing ourselves.
Sometimes triple.
Sorry. Yeah. My computer has decided I don't have Bluetooth anymore. And
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
no, no,
use
not your
it.
computer.
So we're on
Your
you're on
Linux.
speaker. Yes. So I'm muting myself whenever I'm not talking, but
Mm,
yeah, I just
yeah.
I've been going to too many shops and doing too much stuff to have time to fix it.
No worries. No worries, Jeroen. Linux is the future, just so you know.
No, it isn't.
It's the year of the Linux desktop.
Yeah, tell Linux that. Elwin, how's your week been? Short and
Well-
concise, please.
Stressful.
All right. Thank you for your TED talk.
You're welcome.
Let the man speak.
Why has it been stressful?
The old fart that was supposed to be gone by now.
Wait. There's a new entry into the saga?
Yes. Go on.
Oh yes.
Listen.
Ooh.
Here we go.
He was supposed to have been kicked out of the house on Thursday. On
Uh-huh,
Friday, he was still hanging out. On Saturday and today, Sunday, he's still hanging out. And we have no clue as to why he's still hanging out.
Okay.
He doesn't want to leave.
Apparently. He's got some new friends, which are very, very cult-like.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Called like as in they are
Roped.
roped and everything, or
More like we are hippies, but we're standing around in a circle singing weird songs with lit candles and small girls in bikini dancing around. And oh yeah, we post this to Facebook.
Sounds very Dutch.
that's a
sounds-
shame. That's really a
Were they
shame.
wearing-
Where
were they
where would
wearing-
one find this?
Photos, please, and video evidence, just so we can.
I don't have
assess.
Facebook, so you're gonna have to look him up yourself.
Yeah, let's not.
I'd rather not have that in my search
Weird
history.
old
Oh, I've already had Cam in my
man.
search history. I don't need that as well, thanks.
So yeah.
Indeed.
Otherwise, it's been fun week.
So, when is he actually gonna leave?
We have no clue. Was supposed to happen Thursday, but the cops didn't show up. The deurwaarder didn't show up. The homeowners didn't show up. So he's still hanging out. He's laughing his ass off. He's letting everyone know that he's not planning on going anywhere.
All right. Sounds like fun times.
Yeah,
Fun?
stress.
Fun times. I hope this saga of your life is concluded soon, though.
Yeah, same here.
Joe,
Yeah.
how's your life been the last week?
Went to the races.
It's been treacherous. No, the races are over this year.
The racists are over this year?
Yes.
Hallelujah!
No, it's been a hectic week. Yesterday, I got my beard stuck in my armpit. So I thought about shaving it, but then I'm like, nah, you know, it looks awesome. So.
Sorry, Joe. Explain,
Yeah.
please.
How did we go all day yesterday talking and you never once brought this up? Not once.
Well, it was last night after I got off and I was laying in bed, right, and then I was watching TV with the wife, right, not even paying attention. My beard like slid like underneath, like I have the AC on my side of the bed, right, and
Yeah.
it blows right on me because I get really hot, you know, especially with the beard. My face
Sure
is
you
hot.
do, yeah.
So I have it blowing on my
We
face,
understand.
right, and it blew up into my armpit, and I didn't pay attention, and then I closed my arm, then I went to go, roll over, and my beard was just like, it was like you're not rolling nowhere, So I ended up getting my beard stuck in my armpit. It was so hectic.
Oh my god.
We should write these things down.
Brand new sentences, that is. Oh.
Jesus Christ. That sounds like a saying. I got my beard stuck in my armpit.
Yeah, like a local Dutch saying.
Yes.
Uh,
Ja, ik got my baard in moksel. Weet je?
Ja, kom maar Barty Boxel.
Oh my god. Oh well. So, who has the recap
Hold
of last
on.
week?
Hold the phone.
Yeah. Shut your face and tell us how your week's been.
My week has been very well. Laid off a lot of people, which which makes the rest of the year easier. Got called a cancer liar, and somebody wished my mom cancer.
Oh.
Always fun. Yeah, that's about it. That's the highlights of my week.
Ah, yeah.
Can we look at Faye real nice like and ask her if she has some more scoops on this?
I don't.
No, it was like something that happens every week, so I wasn't really phased by it.
Another day at
Suppose-
the office.
Another
Suppose
day at the
being in your-
office.
Being in your particular line of work, I can only assume you get a lot of angry people venting their frustrations on you.
Basically,
With-
yeah.
Without
Yeah.
realizing it's not actually your decision to do it.
Well,
But circumstances is more to blame than you just
It's-
deciding, do you know what? I don't like this person, they're not.
yeah, like it's more that they chose to fuck up, and the chickens have come home to roost. That's basically it. For a lot of people.
A lot of people can't be bothered to accept their responsibility for their actions.
Indeed.
It's rather hard accepting responsibility.
Indeed. Like if you have like 30 shifts in healthcare and you don't show up for 7 or 8 of them.
Yeah.
That means that
nah.
7 or 8 times the elderly people or the handicapped people or whatever the shift is geared to, they don't get the right type of care. Which means that sometimes people lay in bed the whole day.
Or
They
in case
don't...
of my grandma sitting with a full diaper for 2 days straight.
Indeed. So, if you don't show up for Like the spiel I say every time is, on the one hand, you have your abilities on the work floor, and you have your certificate, you have your diploma. Like that's not anything that's being called into question, but there's two pillars. One is your ability to work and do the right thing. The other pillar is your dependency. And if you're not dependent, we cannot depend on you. I cannot send you out to work for different companies.
No.
Gotta be some responsibility involved.
Yeah, like your responsibility is being called into question because you didn't show up this time and this time and this time.
And at the end of the day, business is business.
Indeed, we're not a charity organization. So, that's it.
Well, sorry to hear about the curse words.
Oh, it's, as they say in Dutch, schering en inslag.
And what's
Run-
that in English?
Run of the mill.
Doesn't make it better.
No,
Indeed. So,
Hand puppets.
hand puppets.
Yes.
Hand puppets ripping sounds, but first, who is gonna give us a little recap? No one? Alright. We ended. Yes.
Okay, so we went into this this lovely room, and I thought the code word that was written on the carpet was something like "foof," but it is actually I can't quite remember.
It's no fun.
It's no fun. Two big, massive chess pieces come towards us and try and cut us down. We set them on fire. They blow up, and we got past the room. There's still tentacles coming from the floor, which then we went into a lovely workshop to the next room where a lot of hand puppets tried to kill us all. And at that moment, we, as we do in Murder Hobo Incorporated, struck first and cut the heads off. Then finally, Mr. Bax put one on his hand.
I didn't hit one on
Did
my
you?
hand. I
Oh,
tried to grab it to
you-
interrogate it and restrain it. To
So
interrogate
it wasn't.
it.
So it
and
wasn't voluntary.
No, I went to grab it to try and question it, and it restrained me. We also tried the door to the tower, but it was locked. We couldn't open it.
Yep, and we were told that the
Yes.
Mr. Fisty Bums
Yeah, the head researcher
might
might
have the key for it.
Yeah, and he is currently laying at the end of the table, at least that's what we assumed.
But he still has the trap door on the other side. That's Mr. Fisty Bump's area. So.
Right near the bathroom.
Well, there was a doll with strings attached that was crying out for help, and then we noticed the hand puppets.
Alright, so unknown construct, the Strahd puppet number 23 is attached to Bax's hand. Bax tried to take it off and we heard a tearing sound.
You made me do a row, didn't you?
Did you do a roll?
Yeah,
It was for strength.
you made me do a strength check.
You failed, right?
strength save. You didn't tell me if I failed. I can't remember what I rolled, if I'm completely honest with you.
Well, in that case, sounds like a classic D100 roll.
Yes, sir. That's a D10 as a percentage. And wow! Well, that's some lag for you. Oh, 66.
Pain, searing pain shoots up from your wrist up to your elbow as you try to take off this puppet. Do you continue?
I do, unless somebody else. Oh, I use my bonus action to dispel the darkness that I have up in the room, so other people can see what's going on. But yes, I will continue to try and rip off the puppet for my arm.
Right, so everybody sees Bax trying to tear this hand puppet off his arm as blood is dripping from his wrist down to his shoulder and on the floor, as depicted right there.
Do my spirit guardians seem to still damage the puppet?
While it's attached to my hand, I hope not.
Well, that's indeed a good question. Sounds
I'm
like
trying
you're...
to assess the situation.
Roll me a d20. No, they are as confused as you are.
Okay. Then
Help
I drop the
me.
spirit guardians.
Somebody help me!
Rictavio, do you have the capability to dispel magics?
What? I'm in the other room. I can't hear you.
Joby, roll me a
Right near the
d6.
door, you should be able to hear me.
I'm an old man as well.
4 damage.
Did you say dispel magic?
Do you have that ability?
I'm afraid I don't. No.
Start waving my arm around frantically.
Bax,
Still trying to pull it off.
Stop pulling on it. Just
No!
leave it.
Get it off! Get it off!
Yeah, but you're gonna hurt yourself this way.
He's still like frantically trying to rip it off his arm.
It tries to bite at you. But it's not really finding purchase.
I use my other hand like as I'm trying to rip it off to rip it away from me. Help me!
I'm going to use send message aimed at the puppet, and I'll ask it.
Are you sentient, my little buddy? Can you speak?
As it's flailing around, it tries to lock eyes with you, surfing. I am, but I am trying to kill this person attached to my face. Not my face, but my bolt.
Well,
I send a message again.
why do you want to kill him? We are trying to stay alive. We don't want to hurt you.
And I am trying to get you dead.
Me!
It's trying to kill Bax. We should see if we can remove it.
No
Bax,
shit! Take it
D10.
off!
We can cut it off.
I don't care!
That's what I was gonna say.
Do something! It's... Take it off!
I
send
jumped
it.
over quick.
Do something!
I'm reading. One moment. I'm trying to find something.
I send a message to Zuck.
We can reattach an arm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We have a wooden stake, perchance.
I do. I produce one from my backpack.
Stab it in the heart of the puppet.
Here you go.
I'm too far away. Someone else has to do that.
Pass me
Try
the snake.
Max is still screaming in pain, begging someone to do something to
I try
help
to
him.
cut it off the back.
Can I just stab the snake into the puppet?
First, Zuck, roll me a d20 if you see if you hit anything. Now roll me a d100.
That's it. I don't have the thing.
Right click on the
D10,
D10.
right click, percentile. Oh, buddy. You hold out your... What's your weapon?
My battle axe. I think.
You battle axe. And you try to aim it and you slice. Roll damage.
My axe damage.
Yep.
Oh god, that's the plus 21, isn't it?
You slice this puppet right through its face as you hear Bax scream in pain as half of his hand has been chopped off.
Oh yikes.
Don't worry.
What have you done to me?
Don't worry, it's just a flesh wound.
Shut your face! Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Wait,
Why?
wait,
You
wait,
gave me the
wait,
okay.
wait. That was a Monty Python reference.
Yep.
All I do is try to help.
Calm down, Bax. We'll be able to solve this. It's okay, buddy. I tap him on the shoulder. It's gonna be fine.
I'm gonna kill you.
Why?
Now, Bax, remember, I am a surgeon. I will help you. I'm gonna pick Bax's fingers off the floor.
And we lost our DM.
On that note, I'm gonna do something for a bit.
And we lost the player.
I tried my best there to do
And-
some goddamn role playing.
You did. I heard
That was
everything.
role playing back.
Oh yeah, he's got wireless.
Yeah, I heard everything. There was role playing. Bax, you are bleeding out.
Yes.
Roll
I
me a
turn
D10.
around. I turn around and have the blood spurt over Sugged. I beg to know why he's done this to me. Like, it's spurting everywhere, go right up your chest.
I hope you don't think this sight bothers me.
No, it's not. It's like, why? Why are you doing this to me? Why? You bound me, you beat me, you chopped me up. I mean, why?
You said go ahead. I was just trying to save your life, Bax.
Inspiration, Bax.
Show me that hand, Bax. And I hover my hands over
Hang on.
it.
Do that, isn't it? Was it two fingers, right? Like that.
Show me that
Um,
smile again.
Even though it will not grow his fingers back, I imagine, it will close the wounds with a second level cure wounds. Oh, sorry, that was not aimed at you, but you take 21 points of healing.
No,
No,
he
you
did.
go.
He did. He did.
Oh, it
it
did,
was
okay.
aimed, yeah.
Oh,
And you, Bax, as you are like presenting your maimed hand, your maimed right hand, your battle hand, indeed, at the party,
I got learn him there.
you can see that the wounds are cauterized, but they don't grow back. They don't grow backs.
God damn it, you stole my line.
They don't grow back.
We have a way of solving that, Bax.
Axe
you
just
remember the
slumps to
ring?
the floor. Like, he's like,
So, Bax, can you give me the finger now?
Bax points at the floor.
I take my ring off and I put it in the party sheet. I let Bax know that he has to roll a 1d4, and that's how many days it takes to regrow the limbs.
what's a D4? Hang on. Before I do that, it's like I just look at you and say, what finger do I put it on?
It could be on the other hand.
You have another hand, my buddy.
I just don't understand why you've done this to me. I mean, if you don't want me around, I can leave. Like, surely there must have been an easier way for you to help remove it. Maybe grab it, maybe pull it, maybe restrain it.
I saved the mighty Bax from that hand puppet.
No, you saved 3/3 of the mighty backs from the hand puppet. I
Oh,
mean,
you're in one piece.
That's everything.
No, I'm not in one piece. I'm in two. I point down at the floor at my bits. I'm still left there. Oh, I just don't understand why. why you have done this to me. Bax never forgets.
Neither do elephants.
Bax goes a bit like weird in his eyes. A bit like Johnny Depp. He picks up the ring and puts it on his finger.
A line comes over the screen that says,
Oh,
Bax
cool.
will remember this.
Bax will remember this. I wrote a
It's
4
gotta-
DM.
Max is carrying a whole lot of grudges at the moment.
No, just 2. It's easy to keep track of them. Fine.
What did you roll a 4 for?
Because apparently I'm supposed to roll a 1d4 to see how many days until my limbs grow back.
Alright, so it's
4.
a D4. Indeed. Yep.
I have an idea as to how Bax can still be very functional in battle, even without his hand.
Is it his good hand that he's lost the fingers of?
I use a 2-handed weapon. I have no good hand.
I'm
ambidextrous.
I'm gonna give you my inspiration to roll that D4 again then.
Thank you. I probably need it. One day better. Yes. It nailed it.
An improvement.
It's something.
I nailed it. It's fine. Thank you.
Fuck up.
Hey, Mr. Bax, I do understand that you're suffering at the moment and you're kind of not useful in battle at the moment.
Say
So
what now?
can it... Well, you're carrying a 2-handed weapon. It's a bit of a hassle to swing that around with your one good hand at the moment.
I reach in and pull off my belt and lash my sword to my hand. Oh, I got it.
You can also just step in this suit. I can get out and you can use the suit.
Oh no, thank you. I don't like being others. I like being myself.
You're still yourself in the suit. Well,
Thank
your
you.
loss. It's quite a fun suit.
Are you though?
I have other things to preoccupy my time at the moment, but thank you. Bax very quietly just walks over into the corner, just stares at the wall.
Should we all take a good look at this room? Maybe we can find anything of value.
Yeah, I want to poke this guy. See if it's still talking. Because he did speak when we first came in the room.
I rolled an 18 on an investigation check if that applies, DM.
You're
Oh,
muted.
you're muted.
Still muted.
You're still
muted?
very heavily muted. Oh.
We can't hear you.
As.
There you go.
Now there
Asses
you go.
Everywhere.
Yes. As all the time. As you're poking this thing, this puppet, you hear it say, "Save me, save me, save." Oh, what's it? And it reaches to its right, stage right, pulls one of the cloths of the roll and just pulls it over its face. And is silent.
Somebody else could deal with that little guy.
No,
I'll
fuck
move
that.
over. I'll send him a message. You seem to be sentient as well, buddy. What's your story?
Silence.
I without sending a message, you said something?
Silence.
I'll use Mage Hand and pull away the cloth from his face.
Save me. Save me. Save me. Save me.
From what?
Save me. Save me. Save me.
Oh. I think most of the things that talk here, guys, I think they're programmed to say like one thing. I believe in some. I've heard from some place where they would call it like an animatronic or something.
Can we maybe use parts out of it?
I don't know.
What's that voice box that keeps saying "save me"? That voice. If we can find what creates that, it could be a good distraction at some point.
Yes. I'm a bit apprehensive about touching things, seeing that Bax lost a few fingers though.
Let's ask Suckhead if he wants to swipe the sword at it again.
Mr. DM, can I sense any undead in the room? Like, is this puppet giving off a sense of like it's a soul inside it?
That's a good question, actually.
No. You're muted, but I read no.
In this room? No.
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 Other than me and Godfrey.
Well, yeah.
You go with that saying.
Did I find anything else of interest with the 18?
No, it's all like puppeteering paraphernalia and cloths and everything. There's nothing really of interest in this room.
Should we move to the next room? What do you guys think?
I want to try something first. Is that okay?
No.
No, let's go. Wrap it up. Go
I
ahead.
grab my quarterstaff and gently poke the puppet on the table and go, from one puppet to another. How screwed are we?
Save me. Save me. Save me.
Thought as much.
Save me.
Let's just leave.
Seraphim, can I use your mage hand for something?
Well, of course, for what?
Well, here's a lovely dagger I take out and put it in the hand of the mage hand. Stab the puppet and open it up and see what's creating this sound.
A bit brutish, but I admire the curiosity.
I don't feel there's a soul inside this thing.
I use Mage Hand to open up the chest at first.
Wait, which chest are you opening?
The chest of the puppet.
Oh. Like the actual physical chest.
Yes.
Alright. Now what?
We're trying to see where the voice comes from.
Roll me an Arcana check.
Can I roll with one of them?
Yeah, we're doing this together, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
– 16 for Seraphim.
You can tell that even though there's nothing apparent that's producing this voice, there's no heart, there's no lungs in this puppet, there might be a magical reason for it to keep repeating this message.
It did not react to it being cut, right?
No, both of you roll me an insight check.
Inside. 10.
Do you want to
Okay.
use my inspiration and re-roll it?
Keep it. Joe's asking if whether we recognize the voice.
Not with a 10.
Well, it's magical in nature, Ricky. I think we won't find anything physical if we open it up.
Put my hand on his shoulder. Maybe we should try this again. Just use my inspiration.
On the
Let's
inside?
push the let's push the roll.
But on the inside, you mean?
What are you
Yes.
doing differently?
Oh, I'm leaning in, putting my hand on my chin, going, and looking at it intently. And then I grab a pipe. It's a 2-pipe problem.
Well, let's move you there then.
Big Ricky.
Alright.
So,
Are you
I can
rolling
roll.
then, or me?
Oh, I'll roll. 19.
Oh yeah.
You know this voice. And as you're rifling through your Rolodex of voices, tick 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 tick, back tick 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 tick, front tick 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 tick. You land on a voice. Roll me a sanity check.
Yes.
No, there's no sanity in Dungeons and Dragons. Even
Oh,
though
I
you
failed.
failed miserably.
Yes. No. Oh, I'm insane.
He
You
might
are.
have a sanity of 80. You don't know.
He doesn't. You know that this is the voice of one of the farmers you met in Vallaki.
That's strange.
Maybe we should stop cutting. He's saying to save him. I'm gonna grab not the puppet itself, but the things. I'm gonna pick him up and hold him up and present him on the table and make his legs move.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh, here we go. Yes, baby.
Alright, you do it.
Does he say anything else, or is he just still saying save me?
Saying the same thing. Bax, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. 18.
Alright, good to know. Very good to know.
I'm gonna put the puppet down now.
Roll me a dex save.
Oh, 15.
You put the puppet down.
Sir Godfrey, would you mind going first into the next room?
No, I would not mind. Are we ready?
Ready up?
Probably.
Max, you ready? Oh, you're mopey again. Okay. Everyone, let's leave Bax alone for a little bit. He needs his space.
Arm's length away.
Nice.
Damn
Wow.
it.
That's nice.
That's hurtful, Jeff.
Oh, but
Who is playing Sir Godfrey today?
I'll fucking do it.
I'm Sir Godfrey. Sir Godfrey opens the door. And for some reason it looks like a fairly normal room, empty. But as he looks inside the room, a large mannequin moves up to him in firm steps. Everybody roll initiative.
Yay!
DM, is there a way for me to roll initiative from his?
Just a d20 and tell me what you rolled.
Okay.
Uh,
We want
it's
a
a
4.
yeah, it's a +2, so it's 6.
we once again have that the costumes do not
Yeah.
get,
So what did the
uh,
costume roll? Fireball.
I rolled a 7 as well as Trish.
All right. You're both a 7, which means that we start right now as this thing is moving up to Sir Godfrey in a surprise round. Boom, boom,
Godfrey's got
boom,
the
boom,
initiative,
boom.
65.
Yeah, because he's double R.
Indeed. And it moves up, uses its first attack to hit him. Sir Godfrey goes, hoo-ha! It misses. He tries again. And Sir Godfrey is sticking and moving. It's his turn. What does he do as this large mannequin type thing moves up to him?
Does it look like a humanoid mannequin or?
Yeah, like 2 legs, 2 arms, spindly.
Okay. He will use his longsword attack. 19.
19 hits.
That's 18 damage for the first one. 13. on the second hit.
13 misses.
Ooh. I think Sir Godfrey will understand the tactical advantage of going into the room and placing himself behind the creature.
Hoo-ha!
And he will turn over his turn to Max.
Right backs. What do you do?
Axe looks up towards the disturbance of the door and sees the construct, knowing that it looks a lot like the other ones that have attacked us in the past. He knows there's going to be a fight. He looks at his hand, looks at his sword, looks at his hand, and just stands there.
Alright, the unknown construct tries to strike at Sir Godfrey again. A 11 misses. He tries to do the same thing again. And a natural 1. And it just stands there swaying. Unable to believe it missed 2 strikes in a row. 4 strikes in a row.
Yes.
And that's its turn. Rectavio.
He's gonna do some parkouring over the
Hoo-ha,
table.
hoo-ha,
first.
hoo.
Ba, 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 ba.
Dex
Ba, ba.
Sturdy check.
Or table?
I mean, he is old.
Ugh. He tries to jump the table, bumps his knee, and
Fuck!
ah, ah.
In that
Oh,
point,
yeah,
I'm
the
gonna hobble
blinding
forward. Fuck! He's gonna move forward. Oh, he's gonna look really angry at the unknown construct and do a lovely. Oh, where is he?
Unstruct?
construct. Endure a lovely sacred flame.
Well, it
Construct-
failed.
It failed to bam. Take that, motherfucker. Oh, I didn't put potent stealth spell casting on, but fuck it. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna move up, hobbling over.
Well, let's just say that your movement is halved.
Okay, I can move here. Fucking that's my turn.
Zuck.
I try to rush in to follow Godfrey. That way we keep the
Undead tag team.
right. And I try to give him a good whacking. 4.
4 just doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
If you'd done it in the doorway, you'd get advantage and then carry on moving.
He could have,
Clear.
would have, should have.
And I come through again. 21.
There you
21 hits. Doesn't 19 is your weapon? No, it's not. That's Pathfinder. Sorry. 23 points of damage. Well done. It's looking very haggard.
I move into the room besides the creature on the opposite side of Zuccat. And then while it focuses on Zuccat still, I try to touch it from the back.
With advantage.
Do I manually need to set advantage or does
Let's
it
try.
auto-do it?
Let's see. Let's see what happens.
It should do it automatically.
As it's
Does an 8 hit?
swaying around, you try to touch it and you just misgrab it.
Well,
It doesn't
I'll,
hit.
End my turn then.
Wait, don't you have multi-attack?
Multi-attack?
Maybe not in this suit.
Especially in the suit, I thought.
Yeah, you have
You're
two
right, I
attacks.
have
Yeah.
multi-attack.
All right, I'll
Yep,
move it
I
back
do.
to you.
So yep, thank you. So I will just try to do the same thing. Like as it swings back, I will just like try to hit it.
Well, as it's swinging back, your hand touches it on the back, lightly caressing it. And
5
it
damage.
takes 10 damage because it's made of wood.
Ooh. Does it set on fire?
Sure. Are
That's
you
the
dragging
end.
the
Good, then.
fire thingy on it?
What fire thing?
I
there's an
just did it.
effect.
I did it.
Cool.
Next up. 5, 4, 3.
Yes. I'm trying to. I just take a full sprint, rush up towards it, and barrel in it, trying to push it to the ground. And if that succeeds, just pummel it with the claws.
Fair enough. Roll me a strength check.
That did something I was not wanting to do because it just rolled.
Yeah, you just roll a d20 and your modifier.
That is a 18 with 4 is 22.
All right. So what you do is the following: you run into the room, and you faint, like you make it seem that you're going for its face, and at the last moment you move your body back so your feet collide with the knees of this large construct, and it is very much prone as it did not in any way see this attack coming.
Okay.
Give me a second. Prone, there you are. You do what you want to do.
I attack it with the melee weapon. The claws. That's a 22.
22 hits for sure.
And that's 14 damage.
And as your claws rake over its wooden body, they snag on some of the wires holding it together and it just falls apart. You have in front of you an empty room. What do you do?
I take a very heroic pose over the corpse.
As one does.
These enemies seem rather weak compared to the others we've encountered.
Even so, Blinksy's a friend. Why is his whole house trying to attack us?
I'm getting the idea that this was not from his own will or volition, seeing that his workers have died as well.
I'll bear with me, but
Wow!
I'll
I'll bear with me.
Oh wow.
Bottle.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
Yes.
maybe it's not Blinksy attacking us.
Well, maybe we should assume that some entity took over in this place. Did we actually kill the aberration in the large room?
I don't think we did.
What happened to it?
Apparitions do it. Operated away.
DM, can you enlighten me here?
I for sure can. But which aberration were you talking about?
No, not aberration. The squid thingy near the teller.
Oh, the squid thingy you for sure killed.
Mhm.
And you didn't investigate, so it's just a squid thingy.
I'm
walk
getting the
up.
feeling. Oh, go ahead.
I just walk up to Bax and I give him my spare battle axe.
Why?
So you're not such a grumpy bear.
Really hard to play grumpy when you're being funny. Stop it. I don't want anything off you. Leave me be.
It's in the party sheet.
Know what you're talking about, this party sheet. Leave me be.
Rictavio, maybe we should take a closer look at the squid thingy that seemed influential to the whole situation. Maybe it was the starting point of all of this.
Where have you got this new memory all of a sudden? Did the man in the sky tell you this? Right, let's go.
Wait, you don't have a man in the sky talking to you? I thought you
No,
were
no, no,
cleric.
Yes, I got rid of mine. We're not going into that right now, okay? Let's go.
Oh, painful subject. I got it. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Let's investigate this.
Bax walks up to this door and closes it. So he's alone in the room. And he says that.
I want to be alone.
Oh.
I'd simply just say that, and then I open the door and walk through.
I was just on my
As
way
the
to have a
owlbear
heart-to-heart
moves
with you.
out.
Morning.
Good morning, Vicar.
Who wants
Oh
to
my
go
God.
first? Is it Zuck Like, is it room north or big room south?
Well, if we do this, we'll just come back and we can do everything together.
Yeah.
All right.
I just realized that Godfrey has Dispel Magic, by the way.
Coulda, woulda,
Indeed he
coulda.
does.
By the time he would have remembered, I would have been killed by the puppet anyway.
Well, Seraphim and Rictavio take a closer look at the squiddy thing to see what it is, if it had any relation to everything that's happening right now.
I'll poke it with a stick.
What it is? All right. Both of you give me an investigation check.
Investigation.
12.
Then
It's
Nailed it.
very squid-like, even though it's as you're poking it, skin tears a bit, like it's made of fabric. But
Oh, it's also made of fabric.
oh, it's just another puppet. Does this one speak?
not anymore.
Not anymore.
So it's clearly also one of the puppets, right?
It is clearly something that is looking like one of the puppets. Yes.
I always have a hard time talking to the DM about this from a player's perspective, but what I'm trying to get at is that Seraphim has seen a couple of these things happening right now. Like, from seeing a couple of those things, would something be apparent to him from an Arcana perspective? Like, does he have a better understanding as we move through the building?
It's weird because it's not really Arcana, but you can tell that as you're looking at this creature. Tell me exactly what you do for this creature. Like, it's laying
Well-
face up, its mandibles splayed about it.
What I'm trying to get at is the impression that I as a player have is that these beings were magical to begin with, but something turned in them. And I'm trying to understand what turned.
Right, roll me another investigation check.
9.
9.
999. It's weird because these friends of yours that have put on a suit, if you're inspecting it closely, I'll take the difference, so it's 10 rounded down. The fabric of its skin looks exactly the same as Mr. Fireball and Mr. Owlbear. Mrs. Fireball and Mr. Owlbear. What do you do?
Rictavio, if this goes wrong, please call everyone else to help. But I'm gonna put on the fabric and see what happens.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna
be
stand
ready to
back.
call everyone in. And I'll put on the fabric of the squid-like creature.
Okay, so I'll just paraphrase here because there are a few steps to this. You turn it around, open a zipper, and open it. A man flops out.
Oh shit.
Fuck. Well,
And indeed. And Seraphim, I will remove you from the combat tracker.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't put the thing on after
No.
discovering that there was
No.
a man inside.
Are you still putting it on?
Wow, this is a discovery by itself that a man flops out of it.
I can just imagine, you just doing the zip and the body falls out. Ugh.
Well, just put it on.
All right,
No,
you put it
I will
on.
call
No, you said it. You put it on.
I was making a joke, and it was obvious. I will call everyone out. I will call everyone out in the other room and say that we've made a discovery. There's a man in this suit. Maybe we should investigate the mannequin as well.
I'll just put the flump costume on the on the map.
Do we recognize the man that fell out?
Roll me a history check.
Everyone, get in here.
So we can all roll history check. Can I roll history check?
Axe walks into the room.
Not that room. You're not bad.
I should watch you call her knobhead, Squishy.
As for now, I'm getting a bit tired of Bax's sulkiness, so I follow him.
16 DM.
All right. Bax, you open this room and
Seen this room
wooden tables and chairs and benches cover this room. A door marks supplies to the northwest corner of the room, which is right here.
Mm-hmm.
And a large metal box stands on one of the counters to the north, right there. What do you do?
I'll go in and take a seat on the chair there. This chair here. And have a look in the box. But I'll be sat down. If I can reach it while sitting down. If I can't, I'll just be sat down. Bax needs to take a breather. He's lost a lot of blood.
Indeed, he will. All right. Remember that you sat down there. What's everybody else doing?
I rolled a 16.
I rolled a 19.
On what again?
I rolled a
We
history.
recognize him.
Yeah, did we recognize the man that flopped out?
Rectavio, you've been in Valaki before. You've been there for quite some time. And as Seraphim is like looking at this guy and is like, something with a C, something with a C, you say, Cornelius. And even though maybe we have not actually talked about him in these sessions, he is one of the guards in Valaki. Or rather, was one of the guards in Valaki.
Pre-Lady Wachter or during?
Pre.
What is he doing here?
Your guess is as good as mine.
Well, not
Last
much
time I
now.
saw him. Well, but we've killed a town guard. Maybe we should hide this body. Chuck it in the big lake outside.
I'll go over to the previous room and check the mannequin for a zipper.
All right. As you do this, Bax,
Yes.
roll me a perception check
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Perception. A 10.
You're looking around this room,
Up to 15.
and it's a nice room. It looks kind of like a lounge. And as you're looking around, owlbear costume. Roll me a investigation check.
That's a 5.
And both of you are looking around. It's a nice room. There's a door that says supplies. There's a rather intriguing silver box on the north table. And Bax, you fail to notice that there is a thing coiling around your leg as you look up and you see a large, very large thing leap from under the table, hidden by the chair, to the owlbear costume. Everybody roll initiative.
Or it's going to be the chair that I sat on, because that would have been... Yep, about right.
That is a 23 for me.
That is a 23 for you. Let's go to random encounters table. Let's do this.
No more life for you.
Both the unknown beast and the unknown construct get a surprise round. The unknown beast grapples our good friend Bax, and
I only see one of them, DM.
I know,
Okay.
does 6 damage on Bax. Jesus Christ.
Wow. My anaconda don't want one.
Let's see. Yeah. This is under you, Bax, just so you know.
Oh, I know.
And the unknown construct, its glistening body, it looks like it's made of iron, lunges at the owlbear costume. A 22. That hits, does 6 damage. No, it doesn't, it does 4. And the owlbear costume tries to succeed on a Constitution saving throw, and it does. Which means that Sir Godfrey is up first.
Just a heads up, for the initiative roll I rolled 23, but I'm still stuck at 7. The others rolled other numbers as well, and the damage is not being written off by the owlbear costume, by the hit points.
Alright. So you rolled a 23 and you took 4 damage?
Set 6.
No, I said 4. So that's 8. Ooh, no, that's 18. Not 1, 4, 8. 18. There you go. Alright, Sir Godfrey.
Is he up to speed to what's happening?
No.
He has a very good initiative this man. That's from the last one.
Oh, that's true. That's a 9 total.
Alright, so that means that first up is the owlbear costume.
First up, I shout really loudly, as loud as the beak can carry. Bax is in trouble. Everybody, please, hurry. And then I attack the unknown construct, which I cannot target for. I'll just brush up to it. And
Just drag and drop whatever you want to do.
yeah. Attack it with claws, which is a 15.
That hits.
That's 13 damage.
Alright.
And to finish the attack round off, I attack with the beak, which is a 25.
25 hits.
And that's 6 damage.
And you see that not all of it goes through. Is that your turn? Yes,
That
it
is my
is.
turn.
Alright. The construct is again trying to... Wait. Affect the grappled? Are you grappled? No, it doesn't
You
say
said
you're
it was.
grappled.
You said it was coiling around me, so I assumed it was grappled.
It is. And it tries to bite you with a 23.
You know what? That actually hit.
Wow!
Rejoice, and there was much rejoicing.
And there was indeed much rejoicing. Yay! Alrighty. That's his turn. Zuck, what do you do?
I'm assuming that we all out here heard the owlbear, right?
Now you do, yeah.
Okay. And I would just use my movement to try to get in a little bit closer. And that's it for me.
Alright. Which means that next up is this lovely boy. Lunges at the owlbear costume, a natural 20. And the title is Spinal Tap. The effect. In addition to the attack, the target suffers 11 damage. This one goes to 11. Doesn't it? So that's plus 11. That's 20 damage. And let's see if he makes his Constitution saving throw. He does. 20 damage, right?
Yep. That's
The owlbear
the
falls
costume destroyed.
as if it's dead.
Oh. Yeah, that's the costume destroyed.
Indeed, it is. Lorem, please re-roll. Oh, initiative.
That's 23.
That's a 23. So next round you are first, even though you are prone.
Okay.
Seraphim, you're up. What do you do?
The creature that I see near Bax, is that the metal construct you were talking about, or that's an animal?
It looks like a animal.
But it is made of metal.
No.
Okay. I will target it with a good old fireball. Does a 12 hit?
Believe it or not, it does.
Nice. Here comes 2d10 fire damage. That's 11 damage.
All right.
And what can I do? No. That's it.
Bax. What?
I look.
do you do?
He's being constricted at the moment, right?
Yeah.
Is it like a snake kind of thing then? I'm guessing.
Yep.
Right. I just look at it and I just say, "I'll see you soon," and I just lie there.
Rictavio rushes up to the door, sees a iron-looking snake thing to the south, a normal-looking snake to the north, constricting Bax. What do you do?
I'm gonna target the unknown. Nah, actually, no, Lorem's in the way of that one, so I'm gonna have to go for this one on this round. And do a lovely sacred flame. Did it succeed?
It succeed.
Succeed. Then, yeah. That's my turn.
Moves 5 feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sir Godfrey! What does Sir Godfrey do? As Jeroen has forfeited his turn.
Oh, Sir Godfrey is. Can he still move into the room here?
Sure.
He's going to position himself here,
Alright.
and he's going to attack the constructs. Here. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 hits indeed.
That's 7, 14, 11, yeah.
Yep.
And a 13.
Also hits.
Does 21 damage.
Alright. Fireball costume, do you still want to take your turn?
Yeah.
Alright,
I
do it.
rolled 6 anyway, it didn't get changed, so. Yeah, I'll move up there. There's no way for me to get through that door, right?
Well, it's a pretty big door, so you could stand next to Rictavio.
I'm only peeking around the side of the door.
Yeah, Godfrey walks through it as well.
And Lorem is on the floor, so.
Alright, well, I will. What? I did like 15 feet, right? I will move up there. I will use my cunning action to dash. I don't know, there I guess.
Alrighty.
And then I'm gonna touch the metal thing.
As it's bobbing and weaving, all snake-like, you try to touch it, but you miss it. Your hand
Well,
fails.
I keep trying to touch it.
Alright, try again. And
18.
as it's bobbing and weaving, you anticipate its movement and you just grab it by the snout. And do 8 damage. Nice. Is that your turn? Lorem, you are prone. And back again.
And muted.
Yes, I was muted. So I'm getting up. Also, just a quick question. I have this thing from the costume here where it says If it is destroyed and you've referred to your normal self, add slash BD your hit point level when you don the costume. What does that mean?
That means that you are at 8 hit points because you were at 8 hit points when you donned the costume. 8 wounds when you donned the costume, so you're again back at your normal HP. -8.
Good. I'm gonna head over to Bax and try to get him loose. I just basically grab him and start pulling at the tentacle in an attempt to loosen up Bax.
Alright, roll me a strength check.
That's a
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it.
5. No, it isn't. I'm gonna punch it.
Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss.
That's a 23.
That hits.
Unarmed strike on the thing.
Oh!
5 damage.
And like as your fist collides with its beak, it just grows in to take another bite out of Bags, and you smash it in the top teeth, and it just breaks its face. Absolutely breaks its face as it falls back down.
All I can imagine is that Kung Pao Fist of Fury film.
Yes.
Is Bax prone at the moment?
He is not prone, he is not grappled anymore.
I'm just sat in a chair.
Just look at him and go, what would Lathander think of you now, mate? Join the fight. And that's the end of my turn.
Alright, Zucky Zuck Zuck, what do you do?
Rush in to this guy.
Alrighty.
And how's he looking?
It's looking irony, snaky, constructy.
Okay. I'll try to give him away. 13.
13 hits.
And then I'll try to whack him again. 11.
And as you're... What are you using? A
Battle axe.
battle axe. As your battle axe of Pruding hits it once, it collides and it's pushing the face back, and on your upswing, the face hasn't returned to its normal state. So you just slice through thin air. That means that now it's the metal construct's turn. It looks at the fireball costume. Tries to hit it with an 18. I think it hits. Does 3 damage. The fireball costume takes a saving throw, and a DC 13 is poisoned and takes 3d8 poison damage.
Holy shit.
Meaning that the fireball costume has been destroyed.
Ah.
And Trish is on the floor, very much prone. Seraphim, what do you do?
Just to make it easier later on, does Trish need to roll initiative again, or?
She rolled a 6 on the costume, so
Okay. Seraphim will move here-ish. Considering that the construct is a large creature, does Seraphim have free like vision on the thing?
Let's say it has a +2.
Okay. He will throw another fireball at it.
Ah, that hits.
That's a 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Not there was any doubt with a +9.
That's 17 fire damage.
And like most of its outer skin is boiling and melting. Still going strong though.
That's my turn.
How are we doing the whole missing some fingers on a hand when it comes to my modifiers for attack?
Let's say
Disadvantage?
disadvantage, yeah.
Disadvantage, right. Well, I stand up, spin around, and try to whack the construct with a disadvantage. But didn't actually. Oh, I think I had advantage. That's why I just went straight.
Yeah.
I did roll with disadvantage. Is that a 13 hit?
Yes.
In that case, I will
How
throw on.
do you want to do this?
I was going to smite it, but apparently it's going to die anyway. So, what does it actually look like? Like, describe it to me.
It looks like a medieval constructed metal, like its shackles bound to each other with a medieval forged metal face.
I go like frenzy on its ass. Like I just go absolutely madman. Like just constantly just hacking and slashing and just until it's completely and utterly obliterated.
Well, it won't take much, so.
So I will just roll damage. Oh, it didn't die. What the hell?
Indeed.
I still got another attack though.
You hit it, and your battle axe, or your axe, just glances off its sides.
I try to do it again with the downward swing, which is this one.
That
With a
hits.
21. How is it looking? Like really badly hurt, or is it still looking like
It
could
looks
take another
like
one?
the former attack didn't do diddly squat
Oh,
in
smite it.
terms of damage.
Then I will smite it
Indeed.
with a level 2 smite. And then I do that button there. 37 damage. And the Dow, like my eyes light up with pure divine energy.
Indeed.
As I go, Rugen, is it? Dragon Ball Z? What's he say? Rugen. I just go, just keep whacking and whacking and whacking and whacking and whacking and whacking.
As you
And I
keep
scream
on
out
whacking.
Seth's name as I do it.
Zagat! Zagat! And as your axe collides with the body of this unknown construct, its whole body glows a sickly green, the same as your smiting axe as it falls to the ground. Dead. Let's have a small break.
Whoop whoop. Everybody's gone. Joe, what do you think about the bodies falling out of the suits?
I think maybe next one we should try to capture.
Yeah, but there's a difference.
Well, I would
Like
assume they're only bodies because of the fact that we're chopping them down.
Well,
You know
what I mean is
they're only
like
dead because we're chopping them down.
Yeah, yeah. Trish came out of the suit alive, and Laura.
Exactly. Yeah.
But maybe that's like a player NPC thing. You know how
Yeah.
NPCs don't get death saving throws and shit.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird.
I don't know. I know we'll find out.
Know what I can do, Joe? I could do. Wait, let me see. Is there a saving throw against this?
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go switch out the batteries for my vape.
Yeah.
So, is Blinksy getting souls from Strahd then?
Huh? Cornetto.
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 Cornetto. Oh, give me a cornetto. Sorry, Luke, you were saying something.
Is Blinksy getting souls for Strahd? Or is he getting them from Strahd?
No, I think all this is happening without Blinksy's knowledge.
Yeah, and there are people in these suits doing something.
True. So who's in this suit?
Well, this is what I was trying to talk with Joe about. Like, why are there some constructs that attack us? Because I feel like the constructs are, like, different from the suits.
Hmm.
And why was it a guard of Falaki?
Well,
Wait, did someone flee Falaki?
oh, Blinksy's from Valaki, isn't he?
Yeah, but like, did one of the
Hold on.
didn't the guy that loved Irina flee or something?
No.
No, that was Isaac. It was his brother. It was her brother, wasn't it? That was. Now, hold on. Didn't Faustus freak a guard out outside the Baron's house? In the way back when machine.
Oh, this would make sense. As Lady Wachter took power, a lot of people that were either previously in power with the old Burgermeister.
Well, you'd want to kill the guards, wouldn't you, to take power?
Yeah, so it could be because Blinksy fled here as he got into trouble. Maybe he provided shelter to people that grew into trouble in Valaki as like regime changed every time.
Maybe Blinksy's planning a coup of his own.
That
And he's recruiting
is
people.
also what I was starting to assume a little bit.
Is Blinksy part of the Keepers of the Feather? Or does he not know the handshake? I swear someone tried the handshake on him.
Well, the only thing that I find very, very strange is these Strahd puppets.
Yeah.
Because everything else can be explained as something else is influencing this, blah, blah, blah. But he made those puppets, and we found one of those.
Yeah, but he could have made them for Strahd.
We made him for the kids.
But it's eating hands.
If it's no fun, it's no Blinksy.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't sound very fun.
Ask Bax, he'll tell you. He'll give it a thumbs up. Hey!
Oh.
Only one thumbs up though.
We just need 4 long rests.
3. Thanks to Trish.
Oh yeah. Coins, when you watch this back on YouTube, I fucking hate that you put this music on loop. Oh yeah, he's got wireless, he can hear me.
Yeah. Same music for the elevator music, huh?
Yeah.
In the tower.
Yeah, it is.
All I
Oh my
can,
God.
all I can hear is like a low.
That's a shame, Luke, because I love it.
I can't hear it. All I can hear is like a low rumble.
No, I love it, but I know it's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the session.
Oh, and at this point, it becomes clear that Coins has been listening to this too much.
I record every session we have, so.
That sounds like a thread.
It's a thread, indeed.
The thread that holds us all together.
Indeed.
Yay!
Well, aren't we fucked?
Does anyone else think with that whole blurring thing that Joe's gotten on, when he hasn't got a can in his hand that's the size of his head, and you see his beard, he looks a bit like what I would imagine Da Vinci to look like.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's like the same colour and the same shape. He looks like a bit like a Da Vinci, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like a Leonardo. No, that is Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah. What's the difference there, Joby?
But do you know what I mean? It's that very, very Renaissance kind of thing going on.
Yeah, but people from the Renaissance don't get their beards stuck in their armpits.
They also don't protecting them either, like Joe does.
Just because there are no records of that doesn't mean it never happened.
You've all seen A Million Ways to Die in the West, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, if you've not seen that film, please, for the love of Christ, go and watch it. It's freaking awesome. But it's like, I can't afford to grow a beard. And you've got all those tonics and stuff, right? So I can imagine Joe having in his bathroom, in his vanity
I
cabinet.
have a shit ton of oils and stuff. Yeah.
It's
I
expensive
have
to make it
oils,
like
I
that.
have balms, I have special brushes just for my mustache. I have another brush for my beard, and then I have a couple of combs, and I have quite a bit of stuff.
Yeah, a friend of mine is going that same way. Huge ass beard. Looks a bit like a pirate with whites on the side.
Arr.
Arr.
No, he has this big bushy black beard and then 2 white lines going down from the mouth.
That's special.
A great big bushy beard.
God, I love that film. You know what you have and he doesn't? What's that? A great big bushy beard.
So, you guys are still at the ground level floor. What do you do after you just killed 2 snake-like beings?
Walk back out into the other room.
I want to go and have a look at the silver cabinet that I was looking at before.
The thing that suspiciously looks like a microwave.
Bit more hustlers in there.
DM Seraphim tried to look into the construct that was in the left room with the My Little Pony in there.
The mannequin.
Yeah, is there a zipper on the mannequin?
Sorry, ask this again?
The mannequin construct that was in this room with the My Little Pony on the floor.
Roll me an investigation check.
Can I help him with that?
Well, you can certainly try with an inspiration.
Oh.
Do you have an inspiration?
No. You know I don't.
I can
Can
inspire
I do...
you.
I was just gonna say, can I give one of my inspirations?
You can all give one of your inspirations.
Here,
I'm
have my
keeping mine.
inspiration.
I am
15.
mine. I'm keeping it.
You check every nook and cranny of this mannequin, but doesn't have a zipper.
So, one more question. This looks specifically different, right? This is not like made from fabric and stuff. This is like
No,
an
this is
actual
wood.
construct.
Yeah, this looks like a store mannequin that you would put clothes on to sell them, or either sell them or like get the right measurements and stuff.
Yeah. Does it look like there is a mechanical side to this mannequin, or does it seem magically?
It looks magically inclined to attack the first thing that comes through the room.
Okay. So we should try and find the difference between the ones that look like stuffed toys and the ones that actually look like a construct. Maybe we will find more bodies and maybe more answers as well.
Hmm.
Right back's this little metal box.
This little light of mine.
As you look at it, it's square.
It's hip to be square.
It is hip to be square. And it, like this 2-foot metal box has a knob and a dial and a hinged glass door in the front.
I try and open.
It opens.
I look inside. Do I see anything?
No. It's empty.
I close the door and then start fiddling with the knob.
The moment you fiddle with the knob, like, you can feel it's getting warmer and warmer.
What, the knob or the actual whole box?
The actual whole box getting warmer and warmer. It's radiating heat.
Huh. I look around me. Do I see any objects on the table that I can put inside this magical box?
Nope.
I go and look in the supply closet and see what I can find. What I think is...
As
You
you
muted.
look...
Oh, oh.
No, I just wasn't talking. As you open the supply closet, you see 2 very small humanoid figures in opposite corners, looking like they are sleeping.
Do they look harmed?
No.
Battered, bloody, tied up, restrained?
No. They just
Undead?
look, no, they just look like very small humanoids
children?
sleeping. Yeah. Maybe even a bit
I-
smaller than children.
I try and rouse one.
Wait! Kip, wake up! We have visitors!
That's alright.
What do you want?
I'm sorry, I didn't quite make your name there. What was your name?
And the right one that you just roused looks at you, bows.
Your name is Wendigo!
I am Kip.
Hello, Kip. Hello, Indigo.
Hello.
I
Hello,
step into
good
this room.
sir!
Oompa Loompa type. I mean, yes. Do you have
That's
any idea-
offensive, that is.
Take it up with Willy Wonka. Tell me, do you know what's going on?
No.
No, we don't know what's going on. We've just been sleeping in this room like we always do.
Yes, we always sleep in this room.
Ever?
Well, it's not sexual, it's just fun and
Right.
wholesome.
It's a bit sexual, but don't tell him.
Didn't even mention sexual. I was just curious. So you're not aware that some homicidal mannequins and constructs have been murdering your co-workers and
Oh.
have slaughtered everybody around this immediate
Oh.
vicinity?
There's a reason why we're in this room. This is very... It's very safe.
Yeah, it's very safe, and we know, but that damn monkey, you know. Ever since he got the tiara, he's been going.
Yes, he's indeed been going... Ooh.
I have multiple questions. Tiara, monkey. Can you
Yes.
possibly elaborate a little bit on this for me?
There was this monkey, and he got a tiara, and then things went haywire.
Okay, well, is this monkey a construct or
No, it's
a
just a
plushie,
monkey.
or is
It's just a monkey, dude. Like, don't read into anything all of the time.
No, like it's just a monkey and he got a tiara and I don't like him, but it's what it is.
It is what
do
it
you-
is indeed.
do you happen to have anything to do with what's currently going on? And I kind of like lean in a bit closer when I say this.
Look, dude, this whole I'm very tall and I'm very intimidating. It's like it's not working for me, and like I know you're very strong and you can kill me in one blow, but it's just like who knows, man, right?
Gotta tell you, Kip, I'm pretty scared.
Don't be scared, Wendigo. You know, what's he gonna do? Kill us? What's the worst thing? Like we just go back to the creator and reborn again.
I know, Skip, but what if he actually does it? It's like really scared.
I know, buddy. I know. It's gonna be
Okay.
okay.
Sorry, I'm not going to hurt anyone. I just want to know if you had anything to do with what's currently going on.
Look, dude. I'm very tired. Do you really think I'm anything to do with everything that's going on?
Well, that's why I'm asking.
Like,
Can I do an
look at-
insight check to see if they're looking not at Wendigo but at Kip? Kip being the more scared one, right? Was Kip the later back one?
Sure.
Keeps the stoned one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So can I do an insight set on Wendigo to see if he's like holding
Sure.
back?
Sure.
Skills.
Can I
Insight.
do one as well as I'm listening into the conversation?
21.
22. Same.
21, 22, you both can tell, I'm sorry, that Kip is just like, he just woke up. Like, he has no idea what's going on. And even Wendigo is like, there is a hulking mass of steel and muscle in front of him, blocking his only exit. So it's normal that he feels like a bit put on the spot, but from what you can tell, like both of them like have no idea what's going on.
You
Or-
wouldn't. Sorry.
No, like maybe an idea, but no. How do you say? They don't have any.
Motivation.
Well, motivation indeed, but also they don't have like a hand in what's going on at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have a key for Blinksy's office, would you?
Look, dude. I just work here, you know, and I'm not one of the managers. You would like talk to Mr. Fisty Bottoms or anything, and like, yeah, he for sure has a. He goes there all the time, like a little bastard. Come on, Wendigo, he's just a worker like us.
Yeah, I
What
know.
can you tell me about? What can you tell us about Mr. Fistybottom?
He's very furry and very fisty bottomy, and like, he doesn't like us at all. But
Well, I can't imagine why. You seem like upstanding members of the workforce.
like, we're the
Like-
brains. Like, I am the brains of the operation.
I-
Wendigo
I've
is the
seen your-
hands of the operation.
I like the big things.
I've seen your handiwork, and I reach in and pull out the prototype shotgun.
Oh wow, that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shame we
this
didn't
is-
have any time to make more bolts, but. What are
Yeah,
you
but
gonna
this is
do?
your handiwork, isn't it? It's
Well,
impressive craftsmanship.
well, like I said, I'm the brain, and Wendigo just like his like tiny stubby hands, like.
Can I hold it? Can I hold it? It's my baby.
Sure. I hand it over. I keep the shows.
And he just like moves his hands around, tightens a few screws, like adjusts aside, looks at it through it in your face. It's a good one. Yeah, Wendigo, it's very good. I know, I thought of it. Like, come on.
I reach out and ask for it back. If you wouldn't mind, I could make good use of this.
All right. And like Wendigo reluctantly gives it back.
Thank you.
Is this your role within the whole operation, to devise new devices?
Well, you know, we just make stuff and like it was like Blinksy, he came to us and he said, well, I want, you know how he talks with this weird accent of his, and he, yeah, it's really weird, I know, and he just asked us to make stuff and dream up stuff, and like we did for a while, and then some stuff happened, and we made some costumes that were like really weird, and people just like, they went really into it, you know? Really into it.
What do you mean? Into it?
Like, you know that some people, when they don apparel, they just lose themselves. Like, these people really lost themselves. It was really weird.
Cosplay, I understand.
Yes, indeed.
But it does seem that a lot of the things that you've made could be used as weapons. Am I correct in that observation?
Well, like, it's not that I'm really aiming to make weapons. It's just something for the kids, you know, be the whole vampire killing. The vampire killing, that was fun. I know, Wendigo, just like, please shut up. So we had this like thing that we use with like this little stakes the size of like things you put in your teeth, and like you would have somebody using these puppets that looks like somebody you know probably, and like you would shoot them and it would be fun. But
I held up my hand. Great fun.
look, dude,
Yes.
your whole spiel with holding your fingers back and making it look like you lost them, it's lost on me, man.
But those tiny stakes you're talking about, are they here? Could you show us?
They're not here, they're in the workshop.
Downstairs, you mean?
Oh, there's not much downer stairs than the ground floor, dude. Like,
They mean the workshop where the rest of the workers are held up.
wait,
Where
there's
we found the
people
spiders.
there?
Yeah, there's some workers that
Oh,
survived. They barricade
man.
themselves in.
That's fucking douchey. They told us they left. Oh, fuck.
Why
yeah,
would you
fuck 'em.
stay? Why would you have stayed then if they told you they had left?
Look, dude, I got no ways else to go, man.
How did they tell you they'd left if they weren't here?
Look, dude, we were in a room together. Like, this is not... This is not cartwheel science, okay? Like, we were here in the same room, and they said, like, we will leave via the eastern door, but don't follow us. And we were like, okay, we have a pretty good deal here. And I look at my buddy Wendigo here, and Wendigo, like, he was nodding his head. Then you see Wendigo nodding his head, like, emphatically. Dude, like, we couldn't be bothered to, like, follow them or anything. Like, we sleep here all the time. It's, like, very comfortable.
Is it being a man of knowledge? Does it look like that he's a stoner? Like he has an addiction, like a drug problem? Or does it just seem like he's just a millennial?
Dude, I was born like 20 years ago. I don't know what you mean by millennial, but
Does he strike back to someone with a drug problem? Which is why his behaviour is the way that it is.
roll me a drug insight.
What's a drug insight? Just an insight check?
Insight check with drugs attached to it.
23.
He looks like a dude who's like, he doesn't look like he's on drugs. More like his mind is in a million places at one time.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
Thanks.
The other one does look like he's on speed though.
Which one's that? Is that Windigo? It looks
Yeah.
like he's on speed. I'll just gently lean in and just place my hand on his shoulder, and I just look him in the eyes and I say, "Everything will be fine."
Oh, I know everything
my
will be
hand-
fine. Like, please don't
hand
touch me,
will-
sir. Please don't touch me. Like, your hands are very large and very small, and I'm not really comfortable with you touching me. So, like,
As my
don't
hand
touch
touches him, they light up very gently, and I used 5 points of lay on hand to cure any addiction he has.
Wait, does it work like that?
Mm-hmm.
And the Windigo fella. I feel great. Oh, I'm very tired though. I know, dude. Like, this happens every time people come here and they like, oh, we can cure him, but there's nothing wrong with you. I know there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. See what you did, dude? Like, every fucking time. Like, now I gotta have him up to speed again, no pun intended, and then we have to work. It's a whole hassle. Why
feel
would
like
you do
they-
this?
I feel like maybe you're the issue with him.
I didn't mess up a good thing right now like you did, dude. Like, not cool, dude. Not cool.
Your friend seemed like he was struggling a little bit.
He's struggling because he's like locked up in here and he really wants to move about and use his hands on stuff, not on me. Well, maybe he does, but you know. And so he really wanted to, and I was just like, nah, dude, nah. And now you made him like, ooh, I want to do drugs, and like, don't do drugs, man. Like, you know, when he
How?
winks at you.
How have I made him feel like he wants to do drugs? I'm trying to help him away from drugs.
Yeah, that's what they'll
It's
say.
not the path of the righteous. It's the
Well,
path of the doomed.
there's,
Just say no, okay?
well, we've all had there, so, you know. Like, can I help you with anything, or can I just go back to sleep and...
I just stand there silently.
Alright, silent treatment. Very fun, dude. Thank you very much.
I have a question. If these
Yes,
people
old
were
man.
supposed...
Like, yeah.
Yes, what's wrong?
No, you were talking. Like, why?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, if these people were supposed to work here, why were they leaving exactly?
Like, dude, like this little fucking monkey, he went all haywire, you know? Like, he got this fucking tiara and like, he went like all of it, like, oh, I am evil. So this whole place has been gone to hell in a handbasket, but who cares, you know? Like, we're just sleeping here.
Where did this tiara come from exactly?
Like, there was this dude who came here and he had like a gift for Blinksy. And Blinksy was like, oh yes, I will give it to my monkey. Like, why, dude? Your monkey's fine as is, man. But he
Do you
gave
remember-
it. Yeah.
Do you remember what this dude was called or what he looked like?
Something like Victor or like something with a V.
I look around to the party members.
Vasily?
Yeah, man, it was like Vasily or something. Like a really weird name.
Isn't Vasily Strahd?
No, dude, like it was Vasily. Like he didn't even look like the puppets, man. No, he didn't look like the puppets at all. He was like very handsome and very like he didn't even have any hair loss or pointy teeth, you know.
Was he an accountant by chance?
I'll use prestidigitation to draw a small image of Vasily. Did he look like this?
Well, yeah, man, like he looked like that, and he was an accountant. Like, have you met him before?
Yes.
Like he was very charming, but like, kind of weird vibe even.
How long ago did this happen? When was he here?
Like time is like a construct. He was here like 2 days ago, man. Come on.
Thank you so much.
Wendigo, like I told you before, time is an illusion. Yes, like Kip, I know, but it was 2 days ago. Like for real. Okay.
Okay, so Kip, where is the monkey right now?
Like I'd imagine he's at the top floor. I haven't seen him. Like I know that this is. Like, he's either at the bottom floor or the top floor.
And the only way to the top floor is through the locked door into the tower, is that right? Or is there another way up?
But you could. Well, I don't know. Like last time I went there, I went there and I actually took the elevator, like up or down. Down is a bit tricky. Like it was very wet and watery, but like maybe that's what monkeys like. Maybe that's what monkeys like. We don't know. See what you did to him. Like he's all twitchy now, and like, it happens every time, man.
Where's the lift entrance?
Like you saw the carpet with the letters, right? It's no fun. It's no fun. It's no fun. I know, Indigo. Just hold it together. If you go north there and just open the doors, very easy. I'm sure Mr. Fisty Bottoms has a key, and you just go there and take the elevator up or down. I don't care. Like, just leave us be, man. Leave us be. Leave us be. Leave us. Like, he's parroting already. Like, come on.
Are you going to be safe here if we leave you?
Well, we were safe until you like barged in here. So.
Well, here is a gold coin for your troubles. Maybe you have something you can do with it.
And Wendigo just looks at you and says, Drugs? Drugs? Drugs?
I hear there's a new game called Heads or Tails. Enjoy.
That's like crack, man. Why did you even tell him that? You hear Wendigo like, Heads or Tails? Heads or Tails? Heads? Heads! I choose heads! I choose heads! Just leave, man. Like, I got a whole deal with this whole thing right now.
Well, thanks for your help
Christ,
in any case.
Well, thank you for your help.
Sorry, did I do something wrong?
Like, dude, if you have to ask, I have no time to like explain the whole dynamic of me, Wendigo. Just leave, man. Just leave.
Ah, so it's your problem. Good. I'll leave.
I just closed the door and leave them as they were. Wow, that was interesting.
So as you leave the door closed, you now have a new information. You have new information. What do you do?
I'd like 2 information, please.
You only got 1!
Well, I say we find this monkey and relieve it of its It's tiara. If it's wearing a tutu dress, then I'm out. Or a little unicycle. I'm not dealing with it.
Trish, you're still laying on the floor. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm just taking a nap. I'm fine.
You look mighty tired. Can we help you with anything?
Carry me?
Aww.
I'll go and pick up Trish. Throw her over my shoulder.
Trish
I'll
took
carry
a
it.
short rest.
Yes, indeed.
I'll pick Trish up and shoulder her.
All right.
Sukkot, Lauren, Ricky, do you guys have any ideas or thoughts?
Other
I'm
than
gonna
going
walk
to
into
see
the room.
Fisty Bottoms, no.
Can I walk in the room, please?
You can, as you hear a door open. Like, dudes, we're really trying to like lay low here. Like, can you move to another room and have your little conversation there? Like,
I just
Come
say
on.
no. And close the door.
No, I'm gonna signal. Maybe we should. I don't want to reveal something in their earshot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Wait, did you just jump out my arms there, Trish?
she drags you with him. Or
Wait, no, sorry. Trish isn't on my shoulders. I'm on Trish's shoulders. My bad. Whee! Giddy up! Come on, Gary.
Maybe you were thinking the same thing as I am, Ricky. About that key, maybe.
No, I was thinking about the monkey. It's my monkey.
Yes.
It's Piccolo.
Oh, indeed. But maybe my memory fades on me. How did it end up with Blinksy then?
Blinksy's a lonely person. He's a very sad person. He wants to bring joy to the children, so I left Piccolo with him to cheer him up, help him out in his shop.
Oh.
But wasn't evil when I left him with him.
No.
Strahd's done something to him. We must save him.
Yeah, what would that tiara be? Maybe it takes hold of his mind or something?
Is there any? Can I do like a history check if I can think of any kind of like amulet or something that does this sort of thing? Like it sends you insane if you like wear this piece of jewelry.
sure.
Hmm.
History and
check.
Arcana, and take the median.
Anyone good at maths?
That is a 35, which makes it a 17 and a half.
Yeah, 17 and a half. With your vast knowledge, Tricky Ricky, you can tell that there are indeed headbands, tiaras, hats that alter the perception of people, being it yourself to other people or other people to yourself.
I'm just gonna stand there pulling off my hat and putting it on. It's
Something
magical.
like that. Yes. Ricky, it seems like everyone chose to congregate on the other side of the room, so maybe let's head up there.
Yeah, Lauren, follow us. We'll stick as a team.
Alright. Before you all go back, I have Zuck, Bax, and Trish, and to a lesser extent, Sir Godfrey. In this room, what do you guys do?
Zucky, do you want to open the trapdoor? I seem to lack the
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Literally dexterity.
I was kind of waiting
All the
for everybody else
constitution.
to
Doesn't
catch up.
Dexter mean hand in Latin?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
does. Well, why wait? Open the trapdoor. They'll catch
Because
up.
it's safer to wait.
Okay, Mr. Grumpy Pants. Then we shall wait.
All right. As everybody is walking backwards to the Mr. Fisty Bottoms room, Lorem, you open this door and scan inside. What you can see is 4 wooden lockers line the far western wall, and 2 benches stand in the center of this otherwise empty room. Roll me a perception check.
Nine.
Silence. Deadly silence greets you from this room. What do you do?
I leave the door as is and just decide to walk up to them. And as I get closer to the other guys, I tell them there's lockers over there. Maybe there's something interesting in there, but I'm not going in there alone.
Smart. Very smart. Well, we can obviously investigate that after we've opened this, because I believe, but Bex, correct me if I'm wrong, but they talked about a key from Mr. Fistybottom, right?
They did. When I asked them.
Maybe we could find it underneath this trapdoor.
This is my thinking also.
Let's check the lockers after this.
I think Suckett should go first.
No ulterior motives or anything, right?
I don't
You'll
know what
give me
you're
a
talking
hand, right, Bex?
Sure. I'll give you a hand.
I go over and I open the trapdoor.
You open the trap door, and as you open it, you see a winding staircase reaching down. Light is permeating from inside this vast stairway chasm.
I look over, look down, and I turn to Suck and say, "Looks clear."
Yep.
Wait, 1 second. We were talking about resting a little bit just an hour ago.
We did. But is that before or after the 8-hour rest that we took?
No, we didn't, because I still have almost no spell slots left. We decided to check out this whole floor to check whether we're safe before we would take a long rest.
Yeah, originally we had planned on boarding up the workshop and then taking a rest there.
Oh, then we wanted to make safe the bottom to make sure there's nobody
Yeah.
else.
Well, we cleared the floor, it seems like. We can...
Well, there's one room left, isn't there, with the lockers?
There is.
Let's do this.
Well,
Suck it, should go first.
Leroy Jenkins.
And
but looking at our wounds as well, Bax, you've taken quite a beating. I've taken a couple of hits. Sucked is... Well, Sucked. So...
Sorry, are you comparing your few scratches to this?
No, I'm adding them on top of it to come to a total conclusion of hurt.
Right. I'm happy to take a rest.
Okay.
I'm
I'll
what us paladins like to say, fucked.
I'll help Ricky and Lauren check out the other
Holy
room
fuck.
then, and we can take a rest afterwards.
All right.
So you're all checking out the lockers?
The locker room.
Yes.
No, Bax isn't. Bax is going to stay. He's going to go back into the workshop. And I'm going to find somewhere to sit down and chill out while I wait for the others to come back.
All right.
I'm gonna Leroy it.
All right. Roll me a d4.
Leroy! Right into the door.
Yankee.
Hands.
All right. So, as you're walking into this room, roll me a investigation check.
$13.
15.
Can I roll one as well?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
23.
Nice.
As you guys are checking around, you hear like a rhythmic clicking coming from the north.
The North remembers.
The north locker or the north side
No.
of the room?
The north side of the
Absolute
room,
north?
behind the door. And even weirder,
He means stage north.
map north.
There's no door there.
That's even weirder.
What's going? You mean about here, like? Oh.
Yeah. As you open the door.
Oh.
Visualize. I'm painting a word picture here.
Stay still, it's going to get messy.
Trying.
It's square.
Even. Yes,
Yes.
there. As you open the door, it's behind the door. Like, yeah? All right. Thank you.
It's behind you.
You're hearing a ticking. Click, click, click,
Predator.
click, click. And at the same time, you see the most southern locker burst open. Everybody roll for initiative as two plushy looking
I'm going to die down.
velociraptors come into view.
By whoever that was? Oh,
It's Faye.
okay. Doesn't like velociraptors.
She's back.
Bye-bye.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry, I did not roll initiative.
Unknown beast number 2 moves over here and attacks Ricky. Ricky, a 10. Does it hit?
No.
Alright, it tries again with its claws. A natural 1.
No.
Alright. It's called Ruthless Failure, which means that your target gets an immediate attack / spell on you.
Nice.
I put a spell on you.
No, you're mine.
Right, Ricky, what do you do?
Well, so I get to give it a spell.
Yes, like attack
then.
of opportunity.
Attack of opportunity. I'm going to use my lovely it's not scorching ray. Sacred
Magic
flame.
of opportunity.
Magic of opportunity. My sacred flame. It's in my cantrip somewhere. Where is it? There it is. Boom.
I love the thunderclap
Did it?
there. if you
Did it
that.
fail?
No, it didn't
No.
hit.
Oh, wow. Wow, wow.
So sad.
Alright. Lorem, you're up. What do you do?
I rush forwards to the Velociraptor, swinging my staff down rather hard. So there, quarter staff going down. That's a 13.
13 hits.
I'll call you Lauren Bramward in a minute.
That's 10 damage.
Like stuffing explodes in your face like feathers as the husk of this velociraptor just tears. It's not dead, but it's badly wounded.
I grab the dagger that I'm holding at my belt, rip it out, and stick it under the jaw of the velociraptor, ripping it towards the neck down.
I'll allow it because that would be a third action.
That's 9.
And it's weird because like you drop your staff, you take your knife out, try to like it's anticipated whatever you were doing and just weaves and dodges.
But that was 3 actions then, right?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn then.
Trish, you have no idea what's going on. What are you doing?
I haven't heard the commotion.
Roll me a investigation check or perception. Perception, yeah.
Yeah.
DC 17. Well, you know what's going on, indeed.
So as I move into this room, I hear sounds of yelling, and I go like, oh, not again. Go back.
Stay with me.
Are these doors open?
Yeah, like it's all the way open.
I will take out my arrow or my short bow, and I take a shot at the velociraptor that's standing like right in the doorway.
All right, it has a +2 on its armor.
Sure.
Let's see.
17.
Yeah, that hits. Oh my god! And again,
10
like
damage.
as your arrow hits, you see a spray of feathers just bursting out of this body.
Does it do sneak attack damage, by the way? It should, right?
Yeah, it should.
Okay.
It explodes
Headshot right in the head.
as your arrow rips through its body, slices it clean in twain, and feathers fall all over the floor.
Okay, so I'm gonna move on and just like sit on this chair. Assuming that that there was only one this time, like in all the other
Alright.
rooms.
Bax.
Did I hear what was going on? Obviously, I saw Trish leave. But...
Well, you saw Trish leave, so you can do a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Perception check.
Yeah, you hear
Nice.
Then I will head out here, and I'll stand right next to Godfrey, and just give him a little nudge from my shoulder and say, "What's happening?" Godfrey reply?
Look, dude, there's like things there. I don't know.
Wait, when did Godfrey turn into a stoner?
He always was.
Right. Oh, let's see how this pans out, shall we? That's my turn.
Darfin will use a firebolt on the Velociraptor. Does a 16 hit?
That hits, and how do you want to do this?
I send out a firebolt straight over Lorm's head into the Velociraptor's mouth, and it just burns from the inside, and flames start coming out of the eyes, and it just...
Nice.
And
Very
it's
graphical.
just- Well, roll damage.
Oh, firebolts.
Pew.
Like the fire shoots like whoosh, out of his eyes.
Silence descends on Blinksy's mansion once again. What do you do?
Can I unzip them and see who the bodies are in these ones? Because these aren't constructs, these are
Yeah, exactly.
feathered ones, aren't they?
One's got to have a very charred body inside it.
Well, you check them, and there's no body inside.
Huh.
Interesting.
Luke, roll me an insight check.
Inside, motherfucker.
Anybody want to
Bam.
help him?
I'll do it. 12.
I'm 50 feet away. I don't think my insight would help.
No.
You're doing good.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, I meant
There, 14.
Well, together you can deduce this. Like, there's no body inside, but these things were filled with feathers. And you could imagine that there's a difference between a suit that's filled with a human, where there's no feathers inside, and a suit that's filled with feathers, when there's no human inside.
Is there like a physical difference between like the costumes and these? Like, do they look different? Seem different?
They don't really look very much different. But now that you're investigating them, you can tell that they have no zipper in the back or anything, and like, up and close their painting is a bit different, where the costumes were a bit bland. These velociraptors, and as you think back, the dinosaurs outside that you've seen, their colors were a bit brighter.
Wonder why one of them was stuffed in a locket.
maybe it was hiding. Doing the reverse of Jurassic Park.
Are we the baddies then?
Why do I hear Bax's
Are we the
voice all of a
baddies?
sudden?
Have we got into have we got into where they're living and started murdering everyone around?
No, we're not bad.
We're not the baddies.
We haven't got scouts on our uniform.
Lauren, do you maybe think they kept them behind lock for safety or something?
I'm actually thinking that we need to get to that monkey. I think the tiara might have actually anything to do with all the stuff that's happening here.
Yeah, let's take that rest and investigate.
Yes.
Oh, Seraphim! That was quick.
Yes, I heard your voice back in that other room. How did you do that?
Can I at least
Message.
check? Can I at least
You're
check
not the only one who
left
can do it.
locker?
You for sure can.
Then I'll check the southernmost locker where the Velociraptor came out, see what's in there. Take it that's an investigation.
No, it's not a stressful situation at the moment, so a roll's not necessary, but it's really weird. You open this locker, and like a faint smell of feces greets you. And as you use your quarterstaff to poke at the floor, where you see droppings, the moment your quarterstaff touches these droppings, they are made, or rather stuffed, with feathers.
How peculiar. So there's droppings in here. I'm just gonna leave it at this. Somebody else can check the other lockers. Don't let Bax near, he'll get an infection.
A feather infection.
I think they came from the stuffing
Stickleitis.
plane.
Oh, the plane of the Barney.
Yes,
The Barney the purple dinosaur.
Stop.
the yellow bird.
Ah, the legendary yellow bird.
Yes.
One.
the
Two.
The legendary street of Sesame.
1, 2, 3, blood! Ha 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 ha.
Somewhere in the back of your mind, you hear the voice of Strahd. Don't do that. It's not fun. I mean, come on.
Yes.
That's
Did the
very
stuffing-
racist. Come on, man.
Did the stuffing plane also have a vampire count?
Yes.
Is
Yes.
he like
Count.
cereal?
Count.
He
Right?
was very famous for his counting abilities.
Look, let us rest. Let us regain some form of dignity from
One
today's
dignity.
events.
Oh.
Seraphim, tell me more about this count of stuffed feathers.
It's not.
Bax
I
finds
have
somewhere
only
to
heard
settle.
a few tales about it, but I do not remember them.
Trust me,
I'm
you
trying
don't
to
want
find my index card with the questions for the skull that I wanted to speak with Dead with.
So as you are all settling in for a rest, and as Seraphim is trying to find his card,
Yes.
I want to thank you all for a lovely session.
Well, thank you for being the GM.
Again,
No. Thank you.
No,
I
no.
give it.
No.
thank
I
you.
give this session a 1.5 thumbs up.
You can always ask if they want to make a temporary prosthetic hand with flamethrowers or something in it.
Yes, hang on. A temporary hand. They call me the Hook.
No. Ask them if they can build in tiny little shotguns inside the fingers.
The toy
You can
makers.
point to. Yeah,
The toy makers. They're not master assassins.
that's better. Just
You don't
imagine
know.
putting a tiny little spike in that fingertip and then pointing, going, Strahd, and then firing your finger.
I'm more interested in
Finger
how my
banging, indeed.
I'm more